So I just came to the realization that most Nigerian men are not providers.
Where's the lie? Most, not all. TV. Hey guys, welcome to Banigos TV. My name is Princess Banigo, and today I saw this video that I wanted us to converse about, which a lot of Nigerian men, they don't want to have this conversation. But it is the ugly truth. Now, I found this video where this woman was saying that in Nigeria homes, not even this day, it has always been 50-50 one way or the other. Now, I'm not going to generalize and say all the Nigerian homes, but bet me majority of the Nigerian homes, we saw women that were providers in those homes. They were doing so much more than some of the men. Now, I understand in the case where the man, is probably going through a financial challenge or is going through something and cannot do as much as he would love to do, and then the woman steps up. But in cases whereby, you know um this man is making the money, but he's out there, chasing the girls, them babies, them ladies, while the wife is always worried for her children, for her home, and she has no choice but to keep bringing and providing, and because she cannot see her children going through one lack or going through one need or the other and not step forward, so she goes ahead and uses her money to keep doing and keep doing and keep doing, while these men, they just say they want to be the head. They are the head. When I give you an order, you should obey. Anyway, guys, I don't want to talk too much. Let's go listen to her. But I want to say that I'm going to say it right at the end of this. Let's go listen and I'll be back.
So I just came to the realization that most Nigerian men are not providers. Shocking, right? There's this propaganda about African men being providers. Everybody says, oh, they are providers in Africa, where we come from, I understand that. Growing up, our fathers did a lot. Okay, what about our moms? For crying out loud, my mother was an educator. Okay? She brought income into the marriage. She had her own money. She provided for us. And the majority of my friends had mothers, career mothers. They had mothers who were working as well. Okay? So now, in my generation, everyone I know has a job. Every woman I know has a job. Every woman I know has an income. Like, good, I'm talking about 6 figures. Most of the women I know have 6 figures income. So tell me, what do they do with their money? They put it in the marriage. So how are Nigerian men providers? Who started this propaganda? Because this is like a rude awakening for me. I've been thinking about it. I saw a video where a lady said the women covers the men. Okay? The women, African women, Nigerian women, give glory to their husbands where they should take the glory. Most of the women are providers. They pay school fees, they pay rents, they clothe and feed their children. So I'm not taking anything away from the men. I am not saying that the men do not contribute or provide. But who started this propaganda of Nigerian men being providers? Because 98% of the women I know, the married women I know, 98% of them are career women. 98% of them, or 19, in short, 100% of the women I know are working. 100% of the women I know works. So tell me, who blindsided us? Who blindsided us? Who told us that the men do not contribute or provide? who blindsided us to think that we do not do 50-50 in Nigeria. Because to the best of my knowledge, every Nigerian woman I know in America contributes to their homes. Okay now? Every one of you contributes to your family. So, where did we get that idea that Nigerian men are providers, or Nigerian men do not women do not contribute to their homes in Nigeria? That's a lie. And I have just come to the realization tonight. So can we stop it? Can we stop this ideology? Can we stop the propaganda? Can we stop the lies? Can we stop the deceit? Because I do not know how we got to the point where we were so brainwashed, to the point where even when women do more than their husbands, like even when women are more successful than their husbands, there is this what's the word? There is just this thing about not showing the world that you are successful, not letting people know that you contribute to your home. They have brainwashed us. So now, even when you take care of yourself in the marriage, because most of you take care of yourselves by yourselves. So, how are we shaming people for talking about 50-50 out loud? I'm just coming to the realization, I'm sorry, that a lot of women from Africa, from Nigeria, because that's my country, I'm going to speak about my country. A lot of women from Nigeria are in 50-50 marriages, period. Period. That's it. Point blank, period.
The truth is, a lot of women truly are in 50-50 marriages, if you want to be truthful about it, sort of. Because women, like, it's not even in recent times, even in time past, women have always been contributing to their homes in major ways. I won't say one way or the other. Like, I know there are some homes where the man is the sole provider, but when that woman, as soon as the man sets up a business for that woman, or that woman has something doing, she, one way or the other, starts, doing something in the home. So this scenario, this case, that men are outright providers or whatnot, but I don't know where it comes from. Then the case where you are, taking care of yourself, you're doing stuff for yourself in your home, and you just want to come and give the glory to your husband that, oh, now my husband, I do this one, oh, I'm not gonna let me thank my husband. Come on, come on. I mean, like, why? Why should you be glorifying him when it is you who is doing things for yourself? I mean, who said it was wrong for you to take care of yourself anyway in your marriage? There's nothing wrong with that. Because you're married to a man doesn't mean you should allow him do literally everything. I mean, it's not like you're handicapped or something. So you should be able to still take care of yourself, take care of your need, and not be ashamed of it. It's the truth. Sometimes some of us women might want to give something to our mothers, to our parents, and then they'll be like, "Ah, now my husband said make I give you." Now my husband said make I give you. Okay, why? If I'm giving my parents something, they are definitely knowing that it came from me. If my husband gives it, I give your parents, they will know it came from my husband. They'll say, "Oh, we are married now to become one." We are one, so doesn't mean that if I want to give, my parents something, I have to now cover it up and make it look like it's my husband that sent me. Except if my husband tells me, "Ah, babe, at this point I'm very rich, oh, I want to send something to your parents, but please send it on my behalf. I will return it to you." That's a different case. So if we want to be truthful, a lot of Nigerian homes, a lot of it, 50-50 has been going on. Me, I've not been so long in this marriage thing, and as I stay long in it and I'm learning and I'm seeing things, I mean, like, you start realizing a lot of things, okay? I mean, some of the things, not like we don't know, but when we see these kind of things, we bring it here for conversations. I know some of the men might not like this, but it's the ugly truth. There are lots of women who are in Nigeria, outside Nigeria, who are literally splitting the bills with their husband. Some of the women, they don't even get acknowledged for what they are doing, because I mean, the man is, that thing is always there, like, oh, it's the man that is always providing, it's the man that is always doing everything. So when you do those things you do, sometimes it's not even acknowledged. Now, the man might be the one catering for the children's school fees, paying for the rent, and he brings money for you guys to stock the house and do whatnot. But there are certain ways that you still come in, that when you sit down and you want to do the math of what you have also contributed in your home, you've actually done a lot in your home also, which there's nothing wrong if you're doing that. It's just the narrative that is being painted about African men, Nigerian men being providers, and our women are not just doing anything and they are just there. And we are not generalizing in this point. We know that there are some families where it's the men that are the sole providers, and there's also nothing wrong with that. Anyway, this is a conversation that we can still continue in the comment section. Leave your thoughts with me in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye for now.